Hi, you ghosters! How are you doing?
We're on page 600, the last like 200 something pages. That's when everything just snaps, it breaks. It's a live lab at 5 a.m. in Hawaii time. And I signed up. I hate myself. And biology wants to steal my soul.
So small, watch the clock ticking off the wall, but tonight I'm letting it go. Spend my coin for sure. I'm gonna be myself, or I could be someone else. No one's stopping me now. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. I just wanna feel alive. It's just what I do when I'm out, so try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars. I wanna drive a faster car. Nothing can break me, no, nothing can break me. Try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town.
So here's the thing. I realized, welcome to the vlog, by the way, this is how it always is. I realized that I hate lab classes. This isn't a new realization, but it came back again. And then I also realized that it's an online quarter, right? Which means labs are online, which sounds significantly better than a real lab class. I was like, okay, I only need one more lab class for my graduation requirements. Let's sign up, let's do it. Let's take 4 classes in an online quarter and just see what happens, you know? So I managed to find a spot that was open, and the lab is at 8 a.m., which is, you know, usually fine, except it's a live lab at 8 a.m. in Pacific time, which means it's a live lab at 5 a.m. in Hawaii time. And I signed up. I hate myself. What is wrong with me? Oh my Lord, 5 a.m. It's only once a week. And I think if I'm very nice to the TA, I might be able to be like, can I watch it later? Because I think they're supposed to be understanding about not being able to make it to like live things, but still. Welcome to the vlog. It's gonna be May. Ugh. Hi. It's like 1 o'clock now, and I've done so much homework and studying for the last like 5 hours. I'm so tired. I'm gonna have some chocolate. I'm going to read a little bit. I'm gonna get back into it. Well, I just lost internet, so I guess this is a good time to give you a little reading update. So I just took a little break, and I've been reading Yes, No, Maybe So. It's inside right now, so I can't. By Becky Albertalli and Aisha Saeed, and I'm very much loving it. It's one of those books where I can just read it and I'm just in the story, and then I realize I just hit page 100. I'm like, hello? The writing is also pretty large, which I think might correlate to how it's a book of the month book, so it's like a little bit larger as well, so maybe that's something, I'm not sure. It's about 2 17-year-olds like in their summer between their junior and senior year, and they start canvassing. They used to be like best friends when they were like 6 years old, but haven't seen each other since. So there's Jamie, who is Jewish, and that's like a large part of his identity and his family. which is really neat. And then Maya, who is Muslim, and her parents are going through like a really rough time in their marriage right now. So that's like a huge part of her personal story. That's basically all I know right now. It's simultaneously like fun and uplifting while also discussing like real world politics and like real world issues of like racism and things like that. So far I'm really digging it. I think it's doing a good job. Now let's see if my internet is back so I can finish this stupid biology course.
Look at the beautiful stars. I wanna take a trip to Mars. Nothing can break me. No.
Oh my God. Look! It's a whole family! Here's a little one. And here's a little one. And here's a big one. Hello. This one's Augustus. Hi, Augustus. How are you doing? Oh, do you not like your name? You can change it, Augustus. You can be named whatever the heck you want.
Goodbye, friends. Goodbye. Safe travels.
Я тебя не вижу, Роберт. Так, окей, ничего. Ага, вот Роберт. У Роберта наушники.
City lights looking fine, and I know this is my time now. I'm gonna be myself, or I could be someone else. No one's stopping me now. I'm gonna skip my breaks. I'm gonna make mistakes. I just wanna.
Honestly, at this point in the day and in the week, I don't even remember if I started vlogging or not. Like, that's the point that we've reached now. So, I think I am. I don't know. But it's Thursday. I think it's 1 now. Oh, gosh. I started doing work at 7? Yeah, at 7. I took a quick break to eat breakfast at like 9. I've gotten a lot done, but like, gosh, my to-do list just keeps getting longer and longer. Honestly, this is exhausting.
It's just what I do when I'm out, so try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars. I wanna drive a faster car. Nothing can break me. No, nothing can break me. Try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars. I wanna take a trip to Mars. Nothing can break me. No, nothing can break me. Beautiful stars. I wanna drive a Sky's beautiful and so are you. I wanna make it up to you, start something new. Yeah, I've been thinking of the parts I played for you. Now I'm drinking from the bottle as I do. It's like a long dream. You're on the wrong team. Oh, there's a light and there's a fire coming out of me.
Hello. While my pencil charges, I wanted to give a little update. If my psoriasis would just leave me alone. So this is the hair we're sporting today. We love it. My hair is having a little trouble at the moment because I had to change my shampoo when I came here. There's a lot of anxiety in my system right now, plus caffeine, which is a great combination as we know. And then also the humidity is very different here, so my hair is doing all kinds of things. It's fun. Anyways, so I don't know if I've updated recently, but I read a lot of Crescent City House of Earth and Blood yesterday, like a lot, over 200 pages. Oh my goodness. Most of that was through audiobook because I started off the day really anxious and stressed. And then my mom and I, we went to the beach and we both walked very far apart because that's how it is going right now. And I listened to some of it there. Then I came home, was more stressed and anxious, and went on a different walk around the neighborhood, listened to more of it there. And then I sat down and physically read it and highlighted while I was listening to it. So I got through a lot of it. And then at the end of the day, I listened to a little more of it, which I really hit like a climactic moment, which was exciting. I also read like 40 pages of Yes, No, Maybe So, which is going really well. I am loving Yes, No, Maybe So. You can really tell that Becky Albertalli, I'm quite sure, wrote all of Jamie's perspective because I'm 95% sure that Becky is Jewish and Jamie is Jewish. So she writes his perspective quite well and quite honestly, and it sounds really realistic. And then Aisha Saeed, I'm assuming is Muslim because the other character Maya is Muslim, and that also feels like a really genuine written character and really like genuine perspective. So I'm loving that. They've already tackled quite a few really prominent political issues that are going on right now, and they keep making like little political jokes, but they're doing it in a way that is both like informative and educational, but also not too like, it's not too intense with it. Like they bring it up in a really conversational manner, but they're still like trying to tackle these big issues. So far so good. Then I also read a little bit of Check Please last night, and Check Please is one of my favorite graphic novel. It's I think my favorite graphic novel of all time, but also one of my favorite books ever, and I love it so much. And I pre-ordered the second book. Please don't start crying now, Slip. I pre-ordered the second book, which first off I had to cancel my pre-order and then reorder it because it was going to be sent to the wrong address and it wouldn't let me change the address. But now it's not going to be sent until the end of the month, so I think I just need to change, because I originally ordered it on Amazon for some reason. I don't know why I got it on Amazon versus Barnes & Noble, because I always try to do Barnes & Noble versus Amazon. I think it was something with the pre-order incentive that it maybe it had to be. I don't know. Anyways, this is long. Now it's not going to come here until the end of the month, which, you know, it's okay. It's understandable. Of all the things going on, this is not the worst thing by any means. And I read it, the last chapter of it online yesterday, and it was really beautiful and sweet and so well done. And I cried. I didn't film it because it was way too personal, and you don't need to see that. So I'm really excited to hold it in my hands and read it all over again. I'm really sad that I don't have my copy of book 1 with me. I could only bring like 5 books with me here, so I chose ones that I hadn't read yet. This has been a long update. I think my pencil has charged a sufficient amount. I'm now gonna do homework. I hate biology 101 with a fiery passion, and now I have to read like 15 chapters for it. I'm really upset about it. Everything's gonna be okay. It's going to be okay.
Every time I see was a destroy, and one is a void.
Absolutely not. I will not do it. No, I will not craft a toy that looks like you bastard.
Fighting hard to be the better part of me.
Finished it. Perfect. It was perfect.
Part of me, the better part of me.
Maddie, what just happened?
I made a boo-boo.
Where?
Here.
Mm-hmm. God, it looks, because of the bad video quality, it looks like it's an actual, like, hurt. That is pink hair dye, to be sure. Wow. So are you going to say I'm right yet?
No.
Okay.
Not until I get in the shower and see if it comes out or not.
Oh, dear Lord. Great. Good. Welcome back to the anxiety vlogs. I'm so sorry that I'm a mess. I'm not, but I am sorry if this is at all affecting you. Let's go on to my predicament. So my biology lab was just made asynchronous, which means that they're going to do pre-recorded lectures instead of making me log on at 5 a.m. every Tuesday, which is nice, except that I wrote this really long, like 400-word email to my lab TA because I don't know what I'm doing. And the only science I can do is political science, and biology wants to steal my soul. So clearly everything is going great. I'm not panicking. I'm just stressed.
Sugarcoat and reconcile, so I can do a dance and make us both forget, only to start it up and play it out again. It's like a long dream. You're on the wrong team. Oh, there's a light and there's a fire coming out of me. Every time I see one to destroy, one is a warrior, fighting hard to be the better part of me, 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 the better part of me. Oh, there's a light and there's a fire coming out.
Don't mind the noise in the background. My dad is mowing the lawn. But I figured, where is the lighting? Ooh, romantic. Okay. So let's do an update because this vlog has been going on for a while, but I'm pretty sure it's quite short. We'll see when I start editing it. I don't know when I should stop this vlog. I might just stop it tonight and just see what I have because clearly, I don't know if you've noticed, but this week has been interesting. It's been very stressful. Things have happened. I don't know if I even talked about finishing the 2 books that I read. Hello? It's been like a week since I finished them, but why don't we address that now? So I finished Crescent City, A House of Earth and Blood by Sarah J. Maas, and I haven't talked about it. Why? Maybe because I was dealing with the emotional impact. Maybe because I've been stressed and I didn't feel like talking about it. And maybe because a lot of people have had a lot of intense opinions about it and I don't want to get in on that. That's stressful, which I don't want. So in sum, I really enjoyed it. I thought the world building was fantastic. The character development was through the roof. I think honestly this might be one of my favorite Sarah J. Maas books as of right now. I thought you did a great job. If you're not a Sarah J. Maas fan, maybe you don't enjoy it, but that's you, that's not me. So I really loved it. The first 60 pages, I've said this before, is a lot just because you're settling into the world, whole new world. It's an urban fantasy, so you're still figuring out what technological similarities there are to our world and what magic systems going on, what kinds of creatures, peoples are there, that kind of stuff. But also, after around page 60, you kind of, I think it clicks. I've talked to a couple people about this and it's around that page mark where it kind of just gets there. And then after that, like, different things are happening. It's still interesting, it's still good up until like page 200. That's when it really just like, oh, things are going on. And then around page 600, the last like 200 something pages, that's when everything just snaps, it breaks. That entire part is like the climax, and you don't get tired of it because it feels like there's a lot of things going on, and it feels as realistic as it can be, I think. So that's my thought on that. And then I also read Yes, No, Maybe So by Becky Albertalli and Aisha Saeed. Now this book I was excited about. First off, because did you know I'm a political science major? What? Politics? Oh my gosh. We're not gonna get too into that. But I did want to say that I enjoyed the way that they presented the political problems in relation to the current American political landscape. What do I mean by that? Well, getting too into it would definitely bring up some spoilers, and I don't want to do that. But I will say that the ending, the way it's done, feels so realistic. And then the author's note that they attach towards the end really hits home in a beautiful way, and I was crying. So I loved that. I loved how present the two religious identities were of the two characters. One of them is Jewish, one of them is Muslim, and both of their identities play a part in both the plot but also the politics that's going on. And I think it was done very well. I've heard different opinions from different people, and I can't speak to either of those identities, so I don't know if it was accurate, but it felt realistic to me. That's all I can say there. Loved both books. Both of them were 5 stars. Loved it. Since then, I actually started The Honeymooners by Christina Lauren, and I stopped reading it. I don't know if I can say I DNF'd it, but I returned the library ebook because I'm not interested in reading a story about Hawaii where I live and have lived for 15 years that is written in a tourist perspective. That is not something I want to do. I don't want to see how they describe the islands, especially that it's set on the island that I grew up on. It just feels really icky, and already like the beginning part of the book before they even got on the plane is not what I want. So stopped reading that. Instead, I switched to reading Molokai by Alan Brennert, but it has been phenomenal. It's about the leprosy colony on Molokai in the 1800s and 1900s. I think it's told beautifully, and it's very emotionally raw, especially because all the places and people that they mention I know of from Modern History of Hawaii. And the writer also brings in a lot of historical relevance. So it's a half fiction, half nonfiction. It's inspired by 100% true events, and I already read the author's note. And in it, the author says that, first off, the historical accuracy of what happened is accurate. Some characters are based off of real people that it happened to. Other characters are fictionalized, but everything that happens is realistic, which I love. It's really intense. It is concerning a quarantine of people who have leprosy, quarantine on an island, which could be triggering right now. I find it not to be triggering personally, but that might be different for you. So that is my long update. Thank you for listening. I think I might end this vlog. There might be a couple more clips after this of the rest of my day, but if not, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please feel free to hit that like or subscribe button. Comment your thoughts on the books I've read, what I've been up to these couple weeks. If there are any specific videos you're interested in seeing from me, please let me know. Otherwise, you have a wonderful day, and please stay safe for you and your family.